And we are live. Good morning, Crypto Warriors, and welcome back to Gem and Crypto, episode 613. Today is Friday, April 30th, 2021, and I'm King.
And I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we're here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
Today's top stories. Ether will always come second to Bitcoin, says Shark Tank Kevin O'Leary. BNY Mellon Fund laments it should have bought Bitcoin, not gold. Ex-Florida tax collector offered Roger Stone Bitcoin in the hopes of a Trump pardon. And Fidelity Assets Director of Research leaves to join Castle Island Ventures. But first and foremost, let's take a look at these prices.
Oh, yeah. So our prices for today, Bitcoin is at $55,895, up 4%. Ethereum at $2,728 is down 1%. Binance Coin at $598 is up 0.12%. XRP at 159 won't stop pumping, up 14.5% today. Cardano at 134 is down 1.6%. Dogecoin at 31 cents is up 1.3%. Polkadot at 35.71 is up 5.6%. Uniswap at $40.33, down 3.37%. And last but not least, Litecoin at $266, up 4.2% to round out the top 10. So not a lot of movement. The biggest movement is XRP, and the XRP army has come back out. Every time there's a pump, 50% over the last week, they always come back out. But everything else is pretty flat.
What's going on, Math Man? Notes from Jews, Scott Buchholz. Yes, we hit that 11K. What's going on, Math Man? How to get access to the Clubhouse group. Right now, I think you have to be invited into Clubhouse on iOS devices. What's going on, Kadeem? Wow, Scott said he's been on a wait list for over 2 weeks. Yeah, so it's tough to get on right now. I know it's getting backed up a little bit.
Crazy.
Do you have any ideas for more people joining Clubhouse?
Outside of invites, nah, I'm not sure, and I'm out of invites. I run out every time I get them. I send them out, and it's over. So yeah, just have to wait. It's like VIP line.
All right. And today is also the community call-in day, so feel free to prep to get ready to call for all those Dogecoin lovers we ran across this week, or all those Bitcoin maximalists who live on Twitters behind avatars in 2021 still. Come on over to the show today. Feel free to call in. We would love to hear your take on whatever coin you love or hate, whatever it is. The top story of the day, Ethers always comes second to Bitcoin, says Shark Tank Kevin O'Leary. Love Kevin O'Leary on Shark Tank. Hate when he talks about crypto because he doesn't know what he's talking about. But this was a pretty good take. Bitcoin will always be the gold. Ethereum will always be the silver, said the Shark Tank star. It's funny again hearing Kevin O'Leary say this. He's also one of the ones who's had his dismal things to say about Bitcoin. But of course, as I always say, everyone wants to steal the narrative. So here he comes with seventh inning, like, oh yeah, Bitcoin's better than Ethereum. That will get him back on my side. And of course, that is the direction he took a narrative. That was speaking to CNBC yesterday. The Shark Tank star said that Ether was always going to be number 2 to Bitcoin, despite the token reaching an all-time high price of more than $2,600 at the time of the interview and more than $2,700 at the time of the publication. The price, on the other hand, when it comes to Bitcoin, which has been volatile, we saw it go from $64,000 to $50,000. O'Leary said that it was more likely to be used as a tracking and payment system, but the price of the token made it too expensive for that purpose at the moment. He pointed out that institutional investors moving in on Bitcoin may be the driving force behind the crypto asset hitting all-time price this year. Essentially, what's funny is that Kevin O'Leary is just saying what he thinks the optics are of Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I say that because while I agree with him, Bitcoin will always be better than Ethereum, the reasons that he point out and the lack of reasons why he doesn't even bring up, which is probably the reason why they asked him the question, is that Ethereum was going through an upgrade. They just partnered with Visa, and people are essentially trying to turn Ethereum into the new Bitcoin. So I will say from CNBC is like a ballot question. Like, yes, with Ethereum hitting its all-time high and with them partnering with, and I'm sure they didn't add this part, the partnering with Visa, the update coming up in July, these are the things they didn't add that Mr. Wonderful didn't even know the answer when it comes to the question. So he's just thinking, Ethereum just hit 2,700 for some reason. Is it better than Bitcoin's $50,000 to $60,000 price point? He's like, no, Bitcoin is gold, Ethereum silver, not knowing that the Ethereum partnerships in the background are happening and all this other stuff. Not pumping Ethereum, but just saying, I understand where that question from CNBC came. And the way he answered it, I don't even think he knows what's going on with either of the protocols. He's just like, nah, Bitcoin's better. Like, it is what it is.
Oh yeah, and the funniest part is his past. Speaking about Bitcoin is quite interesting because in 2017 he said digital assets are crypto crap and Bitcoin's not a real currency. He also stated, which may be the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. He said that he only wants to have clean Bitcoin under a mandate of zero carbon, and he would not have blood coins, what he calls blood coins that are mined in places where people die trying to get them. So that's kind of weird because I don't even know how you would be able to track it, Kevin O'Leary. But again, it takes people time to come around, and of course, everybody has to capitulate at some point. His was a little bit smoother, simply because he came around to it. But Kevin O'Leary's cool. It's just, you know, the way people talking back in the day, they didn't know what they were talking about, and now they seem like they do. So shout out to him. He knows the deal. Ethereum will always be number 2, or at least always behind Bitcoin.
Yeah, it was a good guess, Kevin. Mr. Wonderful, you picked the right side. You've always been a smart man when it comes to business, and he's showing it again today. InvestoGeek.crypto. Thank you for the tip. Morning to you as well, King. Morning. What's going on, Terry Young, B1, Jamal J, Dion Smith. What's going on, Vanessa, William Justice? Said that guy needs constant attention. Weird dude. Yeah, Mr. Wonderful, very interesting guy for sure. I can't even say that word today. Indignant Bear, good morning, gentlemen. I work at a carpet cleaning company, and I was talking to my boss today about potentially accepting Bitcoin as payment for services. Boom, that's all you got to do to make that happen. Do we have any good info or resources you can use? Check out BitPay. BitPay right now is the one that's onboarding merchants, so that would be the great, good resource to look at. All right. Yes, make sure you smash that like and share. BNY Mellon's in the news. BNY Mellon fund laments it should have bought Bitcoin, not gold. It looks like everyone is switching to Team Bitcoin today. What's going on with BNY Mellon?
Oh yeah. So SEC filings show that America's oldest bank has attributed the underperformance of its small cap ETF to failing to buy MicroStrategy shares after they heavily invested in Bitcoin. So the world's largest custodian bank and asset servicing company states that the recent performance of its ETF was significantly impacted by its lack of exposure to companies who invested in Bitcoin, not Bitcoin itself. The statement here actually says fund performance was hurt as well by a decision not to own MicroStrategy, whose stock surged when it announced it had invested in Bitcoin. So think about the game theory here. You have the oldest bank who is admitting that they underperformed, meaning they gained 35% versus 41% last year, the Russell 200 index. They underperformed because they didn't buy companies that have Bitcoin on their balance sheet. So that means companies are going to start putting Bitcoin on their balance sheet because they can have a favorable rating and can get more investment, which means there's going to be more companies buying Bitcoin. So when BNY, the oldest bank in America, says that, that's sort of a light signal to all the other banks that, hey, if you're not invested in companies that own Bitcoin, you will be losing over the next decade or so. So, man, this is great to hear from them. They at least admitted it. I mean, most people won't admit they missed out on a lot of gains. So shout out to BNY Mellon for admitting that. For most people, buying gold versus Bitcoin is a terrible decision. Hopefully your kids don't have to live with that decision 50 years from now.
Only the realest stays. My fault. I thought I said real estate at first. Only the realest stays. Thank you for the tip. What do you think about Litecoin? I think Litecoin is still doing a great job as far as the project goes. Is in a good spot with the Lightning nodes. As far as asking about the price, I mean, we might not see another big pump until you see Bitcoin move, though. I mean, Litecoin had its biggest pump when Charlie Lee exited. I don't. Since then, it's been trying to figure out where is that. I don't know. What's your thoughts on Litecoin?
Yeah, I mean, it's community. I think is the biggest thing with them. They're not going away. And then the thing is, when he sold, he made a lot of money. Litecoin's back at those levels, but I mean, it's not Bitcoin, so it is what it is. It's useful if you can find a use case for it because it's fast. But again, it's more community than anything. They stick together. So shout out to them.
S1 Dubs, I agree with you. At least Kevin O'Leary is more upfront with his mistakes. You are right about that. Kevin O'Leary is often one to point out even his own mistakes. But he didn't point out this Bitcoin one, people. He's been quiet about that one too. So gotta jump on him for that as well. All right. Let's see. Joel Green, ex-Florida tax collector offered Roger Stone Bitcoin in hopes of a Trump pardon. If I get you $250K in Bitcoin, would that help? Joel Greenberg reportedly asked. This is a crazy story. one that has all the undertones of political bribery going on. Everything we talk about that's supposed to be a conspiracy theory. What's going on with Joel Greenberg and his billionaire, the TV show Billionaire move to try to actually pay someone with Bitcoin and I guess in and around the presidential palace.
Oh man, yeah, oh, man, this is crazy, man. Crazy story. My man Joel Greenberg, he was a Florida tax collector. He offered to send 250,000 worth of crypto to Roger Stone, who's a political consultant tied to Donald Trump, as a fee for Stone securing a pardon for Greenberg. Now, we're all adults here, people. If you don't know, this is how it works. People, they get on these golf courses, they go to these massage parlors, they go to these parties, they meet up, they say, hey, my friend, he needs to get out, blah, blah, blah. And usually there's some money tied to it. And just look at the way he asked. He said, if I get you 250K in Bitcoin, would that help? Or is this not a financial matter? That's a very slick way to bribe somebody, because he said, would it help? And then he also said, well, if it's not financial, then we can work out something else. Sort of covering his tracks. But this disclosure was part of a broader story about U.S. Rep. Matt Gaetz of Florida, who's reportedly being investigated for alleged sexual relationship with a minor. So he actually got hit with the crosshairs. He wasn't even the main focus of this entire investigation. He just got hit with a straight bullet just because he was, hey, you're out here doing the wrong thing. You're around people like that. You might get hit with a straight bullet. So Greenberg, he's in charge of a number of legal violations, including sex trafficking of a child. I mean, he's got bribery. You got Gaetz, a member of the Congressional Blockchain Caucus. I mean, good gracious, this is a terrible story for them. And it is Florida, so I'm not surprised, because Florida, crazier things have happened. So 250K bribe in Bitcoin is not surprising at all.
There we go. There we go. And let's see, looking at some of these comments here for specific altcoin questions. I see Real Talk is just in here. Altcoin question. What's your take? Hit us up on Talk Shop Live on Sunday. That's where we talk most altcoins at. We did a talk about Cardano Africa yesterday already, and possible XRP decision today. What's our take? I guess we'll see Monday what's happening, because that's when people usually find out, right? Or hopefully tonight. Let's see. Fidelity Digital Assets Director of Research leaves to join Castle Island Ventures. That's right. Before Fidelity, I can't even pronounce his name, but Toria served as senior research analyst at Circle and spent 3 years at Credit Suisse. What's going on with Fidelity here?
Oh, man. So Fidelity Digital Assets Director of Research, Rinalini Butoria, has left the company to join early stage crypto fund Castle Island Ventures. Again, people are leaving the traditional industry, going to crypto companies, especially at this time, because it seems as though it's more profitable. You go to a crypto company, they actually have a premium for paying you to give you incentive to leave, and they have the money to do it. So she recently served as a senior research analyst at Circle after spending 3 years at Credit Suisse, and she also covered financial tech companies such as PayPal and Stripe. People, that is just exactly what we've been saying. It is a roller. I mean, it's basically just a ring around the rosy of people at these companies. They work for the same people. They have the same bosses. They do some of the same stuff. So this looks like a move that would be in her best interest, seeing how Fidelity is, they're moving towards the crypto space, but they're not purely a crypto company, so to say. So I can see why this move will be good to Castle Island, especially after they just raised $50 million for their second fund of family offices.
Yep. Shout out to them. And thank you for the tip. Crypto culture. What's up, Kenzie? Said y'all gonna leave Florida alone. Hey, listen, I like Florida, okay? Warm water, you have exotic animals, and you're allowed to have guns. What's not to like? And oh, by the way, no state tax. Florida is winning in my book, okay? Y'all got zombies down there, people eating people. Look, all types of crazy stuff going on. Wendy Nichols, thank you for the tip. #1 fan. Thank you, Wendy Nichols, as well. Thank you. Now, as far as the call-in, we saw the Twitter smoke this week. If anybody's here, they want to actually call us in and tell us about their favorite coin and why it's going to take over the world, I guess. Now's the time. So is the link in the chat already, or how's that working?
Yeah, I posted it twice so far. It should be, I just posted it again. The link is in the chat. If you got some smoke, if you say your coin is better than Bitcoin, if you say your coin will succeed, call in, let us know. If you're trolling, we're going to get you out of here. But everybody else, if you want to call in, that's the link right there. So
let's see. Henry Gilbert said, my daughter gets SSI because I am retired. Can I invest her money in Bitcoin? I'm not sure how old she is. I'm assuming if you're getting it, she's less than or younger than the age of 18. But yeah, I mean, you can invest whatever you want into Bitcoin or use whatever money you want for it. You know, that's the beautiful part about open online software like Bitcoin. Anyone can download it, anybody can buy it and use it. You don't have to ask for permission. So you definitely could. In fact, it might actually be a good idea to dollar cost average that SSI until she is the age of 18 when she starts getting it. That way she does have a little account of a check-in that crypto money held off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't seen that name in a while. DM Carr said, Tron, call in and tell us why you like Tron.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan James said, don't be hating when Wall Street moves down here. You already know it. Oh, he said, Florida is fun. You'll never be bored. And Florida says, know what? You already know, that's for sure. Oakland in the house. What's going on? Oh, man, look at that. Any callers, feel free. Come one, come all, or this is going to be a short show for the day.
I would say now I'm trying to instigate who got smoked. Yeah. Well, I mean, even the thought process behind the Who Got Smoked show is really because I mean I guess we can name it Fuck Bitcoin Fridays or something like that. I don't know. We can make it up. But really we've started to get pushback from people who say that we don't talk about Bitcoin enough or we don't know what we're talking about. Whatever. I don't know what the anger is, but we have invited those people as well as anybody else to come talk with us, to come tell us their viewpoints. In fact, people that talk about who just said Tron. Tell us why you have Tron. Why is Tron going to succeed? Why do you think Justice Sun is not going to rug pull you? Tell us that.
Fells B Design. Thank you for the tip. Fells B. Great comment. I did see a comment come in. Josh Allen 702 said can't call in now at the gym. But basically, I think there's a lot going on with Ethereum. It's already billions on Ethereum from other protocols built there. Only a matter of time before that flows to the base layer. I mean, I agree with you as long as it can work. And again, these are technical issues, so there's no reason why things can't work technically. But what I will say is that we're putting a lot of hope and promises on the Ethereum project and things to work as if things can't go wrong. That's the only thing about it. So I think, Ethereum will be fine in the long run, just like I think Bitcoin will be fine. But also, I want to point out, people, if things don't go well, it won't be the first time we've seen big projects fail. Oh, what's going on, Antonio? Welcome back to the show, Antonio.
Good morning, guys. I just wanted to show you guys my coin. It's called Bitcoin. All right, it's the greatest coin in the world. Happy Friday. Have a good weekend. I hope to see you guys in Miami, man.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Antonio.
Appreciate it, Eastside Tony.
Yes, sir. On my way to work. Buy some more Bitcoin. Late.
Here we go.
Later, brother.
What's going on, Gracie Peoria? Kango 26 said, Bitcoin is all you need. Don't get distracted with garbage like Tron, for sure. Let's see.
All right, we got another one. Fight Night Saturday, boxing. Knockouts. What's going on? Gotta unmute.
InvestGeek.crypto said, King says he likes master nodes, looking to Gala Games nodes. Yeah, so we were talking Gala Games yesterday. That's on the slate for this weekend to take a peek into as well. Definitely want to check them out. Antonio says, speaking on Ethereum, a lot of people think Ethereum will overtake Bitcoin, LOL. What are your thoughts on that, people? Fight Night Saturday, what's going on?
Hey, good morning, Warriors. Hey, this Jams Jetson checking in. So yeah, my coin is Hex, bro. Hex is a certificate of deposit on the Ethereum blockchain, and I currently have stakes out 15 years, 7 years, 10 years, and it gives me the ability to dollar cost average while hodling. So I feel, and they're about to fork Ethereum onto the Pulse chain. So Hex is one I would definitely look out for if you're trying to stake out long term. You don't want to get caught up in the FOMO hype. And another, I'd say, shit coin that I'm currently holding is Shiba. They're about to drop this Shiba swap, and with the Shiba swap white paper dropping today, price is up about 20%, and we're probably going to run a couple 100% over the next couple weeks. So that's one to add to the addition, guys.
True. Let me ask you something real quick about him. Are you familiar with Richard Hart?
I'm very familiar, man. I watch his streams all the time. Dude is eccentric, a bit of an asshole, a little rude. But I think he knows his shit. He's been around a long time, man.
Mhm. Oh yeah, yeah. And I tell people, Richard Hart is one of the smartest people in the space, which is why you got to watch out for people like that, because we've been here long enough to know some people are smart enough to use it for good, some people are smart enough to use it for bad. And as of right now, I would say, hey, if staking if it's working for you, just try and deposit once every, or try and withdraw once every, few weeks, just to make sure it's there, because there's numbers on the screen, and you already know
The liquidity is there.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's one thing to be sure. The liquidity is there. I have a stake coming out in July, actually. And then I've set some stakes for my son's birthday and for Christmas. So
Nice.
I've made sure that my staking ladder is always testing the liquidity to pull out. But one thing I'll say about Richard is he is off-putting, but if you basically get down to the core, and one thing in cryptocurrency, the coin is important, but the founder is also more important. They drive the community. If they don't have a cult following, you can pretty much dump that coin because nobody's buying it. And Richard drives a cult community. That's kind of why I believe in Hex is those dudes are crazy and they're buying their coin. So yeah, man, that's probably one of my big ones right now.
Listen, I will give you props for coming on live and putting on for Hex. You get in the comments a little bit already. And I will say, with the exception of Richard, the Richard Hart thing, also, this is the market cap, or it's the supply for me. I mean, I think it was like 100 and something billion.
172 billion. Yeah, something like that.
So
173
that's the
billion.
only thing. But like Bitcoin, they said, if you can make money off it, do what you do, make those moves. If it does blow up, you'll be in good shape. But that is a huge supply. That's a big supply.
Oh yeah. Just realize you're taking a risk. That's all that matters. You know your risk profile. You're taking it. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. Oh yeah. So appreciate you calling in, brother.
If you don't have a high risk.
Ooh.
Oh, we lost you.
Sound like we lost you.
Oh, I'm muted. Thanks for calling in, though. Oh, there we go. We still got him.
Yeah, no, I'm back.
Yeah.
Basically, my internet must have zoomed me out. I was responding to you saying that, yeah, if you don't have a high risk tolerance, you probably shouldn't be in crypto anyway. If you can't lose 80% of your money in one day, this ain't for you. One of my boys, he likes to gamble, sports gamble. And I'm like, yo, man, this is a better thrill than sports gambling. There's a game going on 24/7. There's always a place to lose your money, and the casino never shuts down. So,
hey man, that's
to the dark side.
All right, you gotta respond. You gotta respond to Crypto and Culture. He said all this research has got to buy Hex. LOL. What are your thoughts on that? But no, seriously, when it comes to competing projects, let's say all the projects out there, what does make you say I'm going to jump on the Hex train when there are other projects where you could possibly make the same type of returns on?
So basically, I'm getting 40% APY every day passively at 7 p.m. UTC. Every day I check my MetaMask wallet, my Hex interest is there. And their copycat projects, Axion and Wise Token, they're decent, but they're copies. And I'd rather go with the original, you want to go with the original FUBU. You don't want the copycat. So to me, I'm holding this long term because it's on the Ethereum fork. I believe in the Ethereum fork. The gas fees are going down slowly but surely. And also, if you don't necessarily believe in Hex, find a Binance copy. Go look for a Binance coin that has the same certificate of deposit or long-term outlook with a low market cap and watch that thing run. That's why I have Shiba Swap with that white paper dropping today. They've got yield farming coming. They have liquidity lending. So all kinds of different things that you can do. Just spend your time researching it, guys. So
hey man, the gen market never closes. And again, like you said,
I want to piggyback on investgeek.crypto. This is the comment subs and up. He said, respect the bro to admitting they were shit coins, but money's out there. You just got to be real serious about taking profits. Don't get caught sleeping when the bear wakes up. So I will say that. I mean, if you have a process, no matter what project it is, and your process is working, and hey, it sounds like it's working, like you said, get in, get out. If it's working long term, good. If it doesn't, just make sure you've already taken profit, and no love lost there. So hey, that's definitely a strategy as well, people.
And hey, I just want to before I go, guys, I want to thank y'all, man. Y'all are doing such huge work throughout, like not just our community, but you're touching all kinds of culture. You know, I watch the Bit Boys, the Coin Bureaus, and of course, you know, they have hundreds of thousands of followers. But dude, stay true to who y'all are. I was smoking with y'all on 420. I work from home. So man, I really appreciate what y'all doing. And hey, Zay, I got the books over here. King, bro, I was blessed to find out that you are the real ghost. So, hey, man.
Oh yeah,
hey,
I told everybody you were the real ghost.
Yo, so much love to y'all, man. And
appreciate you calling in Fight Night. Thanks again. Can't wait to hear more back from you as well, because it sounds like you got a lot of knowledge about the space and what you're doing. So appreciate that.
Appreciate it, man. Peace be.
All right, shout out. Hey, people, whether you agree with Hex Token or not, you did just get some free game. He told you about some other ways and some other things you can look into. As he said, if the ROI runs up, run it up and get in and get out, people. So I mean, as a trader, that is a way to trade. Again, getting in and getting out. Mr. Willis had me laughing. Mr. Willis said, I wouldn't trust Richard with my worst enemy's wife. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. We got our first troll in here, all in one. Feel free to call in. All in once. They couldn't type it right, so I'm assuming they're a foreign person trying to talk stuff in English. But I think that the joke they were trying to make was like, since I'm white, can I call in? And of course, Bitcoin Zay does have Bitcoin in Black America and other groups with that name, but if you actually read the products, it's for everyone. But definitely catchy names. But no, anyone, of course, is allowed to call.
I mean, can you go to a Thai restaurant?
Hilarious.
Can you go to a Mexican hair salon? Nick, what? Boy, you put black on something, all of a sudden, am I allowed? Of course, obviously you're allowed.
Can you go to a Thai restaurant? That says it all. Boom. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, feel free to call in. You're short, tall, fat, skinny, old, young. You Generation X, if you're a boomer, if you're a millennial, we're going to talk smack to everybody. Like, don't matter. Feel free to call in. Gay, straight, or otherwise, non-binary. I don't know all the new words. Call in. You got to take on crypto, people. That is the best thing about cryptocurrency. You can be anything and anyone you like, and you can still have a lot of crypto and do whatever you want, and no one can stop you. At least not yet. I keep telling you all, wait until that person gets too much crypto, and then government says, all right, fine, send SWAT team his way. Like, all right, we can't play this paper game no more. We're not playing this paperwork game no more. Anyway, do we have more people call in? Feel free to call in. Again, I wish some of these people on Twitter would have called in. Here's the thing about Twitter, too. I'm not on it enough to have a full back and forth conversation, but what I will say is it's hilarious having some of the conversations with just avatars. I don't think they're real people. Like, I'm not having a conversation with an avatar. I want to see a person. I want to see where you work at. I want to see what your life look like. All right.
Yeah. Like, what's your life look like?
Yeah. You're not going, hey, we're not about to play this. Because here's the thing. Of course, this is why Twitter is so attractive to people. Like, yeah, your little witty comment sounds amazing that you spent 30 minutes to actually work on. Say it live off the top of your head with your knowledge and thoughts that you have going on at that moment. Not for you to, let me retype this and delete. Oh, here's a better, I can copy and paste this person's answer from over here. Take this word that I just learned 2 minutes ago to the place here and some savvy response. It's like, what? Look, I don't have time for that.
We got 700 and exactly. I got a real life, bro. We got 712 shows of improv, and people on Twitter have like curated messages to try to send us. I'm like, I don't understand. We do this literally every single day. Longest running crypto show in history, people. It's us. I don't even know why people are trying to figure out ways, but that's what happens. And we don't even have a lot of followers. So that's why it's even funnier. It's like I can see BitBoy or Crypto Blood getting some of that flack, but us, what? No sponsors. No promotion in 4 years.
Yaya said I'm Avatar, and come on, Yaya, it's time to cross over. We going full. You can go cartoon. We can go. You mix the your regular picture with the cartoon. You got to turn yourself into Avatar. Let's see. James Doe says CZ is doing his part in collecting Binance KYC data. Data worth gold. You already know it. There we go. No, seriously, I do see people say I have to go on Twitter. People, I have been trying to get on Twitter for like no lie. I say it every day since 2013, 2014. Listen, I've been trying to get on Twitter like people been trying to buy Bitcoin, believe it or not. Every time I do, I'm good for like 30 minutes, then life happens and I forget to respond. And then 2 days go by, and then I'm frustrated with not responding. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. And then next thing you know, you get a message from me a year later, like, hey, my bad, I just saw this. Need to hit you back. So that is who I am, people.
Yeah,
All right.
that's what
Other than
happened.
that, go ahead.
And I was gonna say, yeah, that's what happened with T-Pain. He didn't realize there was an extra message in Instagram. He missed message from 2 years ago. Hold on, we got one caller. We got one more.
There we
Last
go.
one.
Let's get him in here.
Who's
No
that, Kenzie?
Doge callers today? How we don't have no Doge callers? Everybody just became a millionaire.
Kenzie, what up,
Hey,
brother?
crypto culture, you can call in. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Can't complain. How about yourself?
Man, you know, on the slave ship, doing what I do on the slave ship, man. But I actually did have something that I wanted to go across you guys. So I was gonna do a giveaway, right? And I wanted to help people, teach people how to use MetaMask and whatnot. So I was gonna show them like the 12-word seed passphrase and then put it on Instagram and then leave like maybe $50 in a wallet and have them come get it. Now, my thing is, once I put all that information out there, whose wallet does that belong to now? Because if anyone can access this wallet, like what happens in a couple of years?
You mean if they claim it? If they sweep the private key?
Yeah, because the thing is, like, I give the private key out to the world, so that means for forever and always, anybody can ever always come
to that
back
wallet.
in this wallet.
Whoever sweeps it, they got to move it to their own wallet, so then they have their own private key.
But that's my thing is, later on in the future, when the government, the feds come back to say, so whose actual wallet is this? Technically, I can't claim that wallet because the world has that wallet now, essentially.
Exactly. You might have just solved the issue with licenses, with wallets. All you have to do is, oh, you want the license to this wallet? Here's the private key on Twitter. Now everybody owns it.
Now everybody owns it. So now what happens when some mixing happens on that wallet? What happens when this happens on that wallet? What happens with that? So those are the kind of things that I'm thinking about in the future. Like, coins are pumping, that's great and all, but I've recently been getting into like, what are the legal ramifications of being able to do this? You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring that up in the chat and see what you guys thought about it.
Well, I'll tell you what I think crypto culture. I think what I was told when I was 8 years old still holds true today. I was told as an 8-year-old boy in Detroit to keep your gunpowder dry, son, by one of my friends at the barbecue. I believed in that day and I believe in to this day now. Keep your gunpowder dry. It will solve all your problems in the future when it comes to government. All right. Second Amendment, people. That's why you need it. I know mass shootings suck. I agree. But hey, when they start trying to take your crypto, you're gonna have this paperwork. Oh, y'all said
what you gonna do? March?
Yeah. Y'all said in February, y'all said in April 2020 that we could do this with our Bitcoin. You wouldn't tax it. Yeah, we changed our mind. 80%. Pay up.
Oh, that boating accident though.
Oh, that boat. Yeah, I lost it on the boating accident in Miami. Hey, everybody in Florida gonna claim the same thing. I lost it in the boating accident.
I swear to God, but
in the Everglades.
I just wanted to put that out there and just say appreciate it. Thank you. Zay be having to find la-las in his little videos and whatnot, but I ain't gonna say nothing. But I just wanted to say what's up and thank you guys. I'll check you guys out in the chat. All right.
Sounds good. Thanks, Kenzie. Crypto culture. Thank you. Bitcoin Blast, thanks for keeping it real. Thank you for the tip. Much appreciate that. Bitcoin Blast for the tip. And Jams Jetson, I am with Jams Jetson on this. Let's make this fun. For every warrior calling Hex a scam or BitConnect 2.0, name your coin and pick a date between now and whenever. We will track performance. I will put my Hex where my mouth is. Woo-wee!
Oh, yeah. Let's get it going.
I am actually with that, people. Today, April 30th, 2021. Let's take a look at the price of the Hex token, what the project is doing. Have your favorite token out there. This is for Jams Jetson's side bet. And he's saying pick your token on this same date and list and the next date that you all want to compare, and he can compare with you. He is confident in it. That is what I'm talking about.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get it. I was gonna say, let's get this going over the next month. We'll track it in a month or so, and then we'll maybe every month, at the end of every month, we can track everybody's token, see who's actually winning in the shitcoin casino. Because again, these are all risk, but if you're looking for the biggest gains, hey, Hex might be it.
There it is. Let's see. Yep, MetaMask is a browser wallet. Yeah, Tracy Mayer, not your keys, not your coins, whatever. I haven't seen Tracy in a while either. All right, it looks like do we have any last callers coming in?
No calls. Should be all good. That's it for the day.
All right. Other than that, this is a pretty good show. Thanks for calling in, folks. Thank you for all the comments. Maurice, yeah, give us a shout. Maurice said he'd been in LA next week. Haven't been doing any meetups because, of course, COVID and everything, but it may be about that time to start as LA starts to slowly reopen. So possibly we could look into doing something, but it may be a little bit too soon still. Some people still on the fence.
Maybe in June.
Yeah, it might have to be about June. But other than that, make sure you smash that like and share. Check us out Sunday for Talk Shop Live at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific. Bitcoin's A, got any last minute comments?
That's all for me. Have a good weekend, people. Enjoyed it.
All right, make sure you smash that like and share. I am still laughing at the comment section. Exactly. Math Man just said this chat is hilarious. Crypto Culture said I got the chat lit. The chat is hilarious right now. Look, we're taking over Polonius. We're gonna be the best troll box out there. Done. Oh, I was gonna end it on Tony Noli's comment. Shitcoin Casino, I love it, but we have to end it on Malik Moore's comment. Thank you, Malik Moore, for the big tip. Peace Film, great show and info. What's a good crypto debit card? Is there such a thing? Oh, we have to answer this before we leave. Good crypto debit cards.
Well, you can get the one from Visa, which through Fold, you can get that one. That's a Visa card. Crypto.com, they have their own card now. And I believe BlockFi is coming out with their card, as well as Gemini. I'm not sure how those last two are, but the Visa with Fold I know works well, and the Crypto.com card apparently works well as well. So those are a few different ones. Also, if you have BitPay, they have a card that you can use that's attached to your BitPay account. So that's possible as well.
I put Uphold as well because I know they're working on a card. But again, that's Visa, Visa Fold, Crypto.com. I know has a card. BlockFi, as you said, Gemini card is coming out on one, and the Uphold one. So those are some great places to look right there. Other than that, thanks again, Malik, for that big tip you just dropped us with in the weekend. And again, thank you for all the Warriors for calling in. Thanks for the comments. This chat is super lit. If you know,
super lit.
If you ever see me on the show and I'm just like staring down and smiling, like the shit-eating grin, it's literally because I'm just looking at the comment section the whole time, just dying laughing. So again, thanks for all that. We will see you all Sunday, Talk Shop Live. Check us out. We will be talking altcoins, Talk Shop Live. For those who have all these altcoin questions. If you do have a Hex question, hey, maybe we'll do a deep dive and talk about Hex this weekend. Who knows? But check us out then.